Zaxxilus here, and this is Butch. Welcome to another mod showcase, where we are going to show you sophisticated wolves. The idea behind sophisticated wolves is not to have an overpowered pet, but to have a pet that's more balanced in the Minecraft way. Your pet wolf will be a little more responsive and take care of themselves better, and you won't have to worry about them being a liability while you're mining, or you're exploring, or you're fighting. I love that. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and that way you never miss an update from Butch and I here. And while you're at it, go ahead and crush that like button. It sure helps out the channel a lot. And while you're doing that, we'll get ready to show you about sophisticated wolves. So these are your new wolves that sophisticated wolves adds to the game. Over here on your left, you got your classic gray wolf, similar to vanilla, and he spawns in the taiga biomes. And then next, you got your light brown wolf. He spawns in the forest biomes. And then there's two other alternative models here that spawn a little more rarely, and that's the black one and the dark brown one. You guys want a bone? You want a bone? Huh? You want a bone, don't you? Yeah, that's right. So, these guys will tame just like any other wolf, and you give him a bone, and once they finally accept it, he's a little picky. Finally, he likes the bone. Okay, all right, let's tame all these guys. We're going to tame all of them. There we go. Boy, they're really picky eaters. There we go. All right, here. Now, this guy, you want a bone? Yeah, see, he likes it. Now, if you don't find any of these wolves out there and you come across regular wolves, well, you got another treat here that you could convert those. So let's go ahead and spawn a regular wolf, and we'll convert him to a sophisticated wolf, and I'll show you what I mean. So if I spawn a regular wolf here, and you see his name is regular wolf, and I give him, come back, here, you want a bone? You want a bone? Yeah, you want a bone. So first, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and tame the regular wolf. Now, he's still a regular wolf, but if I use the special treat right here, you can just have a look at this. This is the doggy treat for sophisticated wolves, and the recipe for that is just some wheat on the outside and then any kind of meat on the inside. You can see it's got all kinds of menus. Any kind of meat between some wheat, and you got a dog treat, kind of like real life. So we're going to go ahead and use that to convert this wolf here to a sophisticated wolf. Now, watch when I click on him in my upper left-hand corner, the name's going to change. See, now he's a sophisticated wolf. There you go. See? So the dog treat can not only be used to convert a regular wolf to a sophisticated wolf, but it's also the treat you use to breed your sophisticated wolves. Because regular feeding for the sophisticated wolves has a mechanism that heals them. So regular food would heal them, and then the special dog treat will breed them. And let's do that now. Let's give a dog treat to a couple of dogs here. There's one for you. You see the hearts there. You see one for you. Oh, and they're all friends now. They love each other. And, oh, there's a little puppy. Look at it. It's hiding under there. There's the little puppy. Now, the puppy will get one of the two parents' skins, and it's just random. Oh, he's adorable, isn't he? Now, once you got all your pets, you're going to want to name them. And this mod comes with a special name tag. It's called Dog Tag, and we'll just have a look at it here. The recipe to make the dog tag is super simple. It's just leather and some string. And all you gotta do is click on your pet, and we're just gonna call this guy Tiny. And you can see the name. Now, it's a little faded as he sits down, but when he stands up, and here, we'll make him sit up, then it pops to light. There you go. Now, the other great thing about this name tag is you can use it on other pets too that are not made by the mod. Here, I got myself a tamed kitty cat. So we'll just right click him and we'll name him Kitty. Very original. All right. So there you go. And his name's Kitty. Now, this is a highly trained stunt wolf that we have hired to display some of the more precarious situations that this mod helps your wolves endure. Do not be alarmed as he takes damage, as he is specially trained to deal with these kinds of situations. The first thing I want to show you is about their name. If you're in combat and you're fighting something and you accidentally swing near your wolf, it does not hurt him. He's immune to friendly fire, which is fantastic. Now, if you did for some reason want to hit your wolf, you can hit your sneak button and swing, and you'll get him. Now, what I want you to notice there is Stunt Wolf's name changes more towards the red as his hearts go down. You can see his hearts in the upper left hand of the screen there. He's lost some. And the more that he loses hit points, the redder his name will get. Let's see if we can hit him. There you go. See, now he's really red. And as we said before, regular food heals him. So to heal him back up, we want to just give him some regular food. Now, the mod author just added a nifty new interface where you can tell the wolf what kind of food he eats. And so you just grab a bone and you right click him, and it'll bring up this interface, and you just put check marks by all the stuff you want him to eat, and it'll do it for all the different kinds of foods there. And then I could just right click him with the food, but I'm not not going to do that because there's a special ability. If they find food on the ground and they need to eat, they'll eat it. Watch what happens here. Oh, there he goes. He goes and grabs it. See here. Let me throw it again. A little further away this time. See, he goes and gets it till he's all healed up there. Isn't that great? Now he's all healed up. You can see his heart's up here in the upper left-hand corner, and he doesn't need to eat anymore. So let's say you always want to have some food on the ground and you don't want it to despawn. Well, the mod author has got you covered. He has put in this thing a little doggy food bowl. And here's the recipe. You just need some bricks and a regular bowl, and there you get your food bowl. Now what you do is you place your food bowl on the ground. There you go. And then you right click it and you see all these empty slots here. Now I can go ahead and fill that food bowl by clicking it with my whatever kind of raw meat I want, and I can fill it up there. So I put a bunch of that chicken in there. We'll put some beef in there. You can see the food bowl fills right up. And the image in the food bowl change the more kibble you put in it. Now, whenever the dog's injured, he will go to that food bowl and he'll feed himself and heal up, and you don't have to worry about it despawning. Isn't that great? So let's get Stunt Wolf to go eat out of the food bowl here. Alright, so he's down some hit points there, and he should make his way to the food bowl and get his kibble when he gets nearby it. There you go. You see how that works? Isn't that neat? I love it. Now, here's a more real-world example of how handy that food bowl is. Another great thing about this mod is it makes it so your wolves are immune to cactuses. You can see Stunt Wolf rolled right through those cactuses and he didn't get hurt or bothered by them at all. Another ability of your sophisticated wolf to keep it from being in danger of environmental hazards is its ability to put itself out when it catches fire. So we're going to light Stunt Wolf on fire here and he's going to roll it off. See there? He shook it right off. Now we'll give him some raw chicken, and he'll heal himself up. That is a cool feature. That way when you're roaming around, he crosses through some lava or something like that, you don't got to worry about him getting killed because he'll take care of himself. Here's a real world example of how handy their ability to extinguish themselves when they are on fire is. They also handle water really well too. You can see here, he makes sure to swim on the surface as much as possible. And another feature is, if your wolf's drowning, he'll teleport to you. You see that? Teleported out of the water right to me. Again, this mod's really thoughtful about the adventuring aspect and the working aspect so that your wolves don't become a hazard or a liability, but they actually take care of themselves enough to follow you around and complement the game. Really well thought out. The next really cool component of this mod that makes it really impressive is pet carrier. So this is a pet carrier, and this is how you make it. You got some bars, some wool, and any kind of stone slab there, and some iron. Really simple to make. Now the great thing about a pet carrier is that let's say you've got a secret base that has no entrance, and you've got some sort of teleportation mechanism set up there that only teleports players. Well, what you do is you go and you right click your pet, and now he's in your pet carrier here. See, you can see pet type, sophisticated wolf, name, Stunt Wolf, dog type, black. All right, so then I would teleport to wherever my secret base is. So let's say this is my secret base, and I just right click it, and now my wolf is there with me. Isn't that great? Not only that, but your pet carrier will work on other mobs too. Watch this. Here's Kitty. We just right click Kitty, go into the house, and there we go. Kitty's inside the house now. This pet carrier makes the whole mod essential just with this one component. I love this thing. Use it on all your pets. Now, the AI on these wolves is great. They have some built-in intelligence wrapped around creepers. They try and maintain a 3-block distance from any creepers. Watch what happens here. See, he kind of moves out of the way. He's loyal, but he's not stupid. He's like, oh, whoa, hey, we're not hanging out with those guys. He's kind of back and forth from one to another. He's trying to avoid those guys. Now, also, if a creeper's going to explode, they will scatter. So we'll go into survival mode and watch what happens when these creepers come on over to blow me up. Stunt Wolf is out of there. Loyal, but not stupid. I like it. The other thing they do is they growl when they detect a creeper near. That is a feature that's invaluable. How many times have you been snuck up on by a creeper and blown up before you even knew what happened? Another thing you might not know is how great wolves are for scaring off skeletons. You can see this wither skeleton can't get away fast enough. The next feature is just awesome. It'll make your life so much better. Let's say you're out here and you're tending your cattle in the cow pen and you accidentally strike them. Well, your pet wolf is going to think that you want to attack that cow, and so he's going to attack it too. And what you do is you'll be able to pause it. Watch this. And then I just hold down shift for 5 seconds and that cancels his attack. Now, if you hit him and then hold pause for just a couple of seconds and let go, he'll resume the attack, as you can see he just did there. And so he still thinks we want to get that cow, and he finishes the job. So this is Johnny, and Johnny aspires to be a member of our village police force. So as part of his training, he has volunteered to assist in the training of our police force dogs. Now, due to budget cuts, we could not afford to get the safety suit that is normally used in a situation like that, but he should be just fine. Those dogs' teeth aren't really all that sharp anyhow. Okay, Johnny, here's what you do, sport. Now, you're going to play the bad guy, and we're going to let the dogs out, and they're going to try and convince you to stop being a bad guy, okay? You ready, sport? Here we go. All right, so we flip the switch here, and then Johnny will be convinced to no longer be a bad guy, and then the dogs will let him go. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. So one other thing I really like about this mod is the developer has done some real work on the pathing of these pets. Typically, when I pass through a gate or a door with my pet, they get hung up on it, and I have to go and nudge them out of the way and try and get them through the door, and it gets just terribly frustrating. Drives me crazy. Watch what happens when I walk through the gate with these pets. You're going to see that they all navigate it perfectly no matter where I'm at. Instead of getting hung up on a corner or something, they just come right in or out through the proper path of the gate. Getting that to work in the code is a lot harder than you might think. The mod authors really achieved something here. The next item this mod adds that we're going to discuss is the whistle. So what the whistle does is it calls all your dogs to you no matter what they're doing. If they're attacking something or whatever, they drop what they're doing and they come running. And the recipe for the whistle, some iron bars and a gold bar and some orange dye. And then you get your whistle here. So let me show you the whistle in action. We're going to go into night mode here, and we're going to let the wolves get involved in some combat with some of the bad guys, and then we'll blow the whistle and you can watch them all come back in. See how that works? You want to call them all back, you just call them all back. Another impressive feat of coding that the mod author has done is made the AI of the wolves intelligent enough to know when you are mining or logging or digging or any of that, and so they stop moving around so that they don't get in your way. Let me show you. So you'll see they're following me up until I start digging. Look at, they pause right there. See how I'm digging and they stop? And then over here, if I'm mining, then they'll stop as well. There we go. And finally, we're going to chop down a tree. Okay, so then they stop there too. And then once I'm done, they resume what they're doing. That is an impressive piece of coding right there. And it'll probably save your life and definitely going to save you a bunch of headache. And that, my friends, is the Sophisticated Wolves mod. Definitely some of the finest coding I have seen. So go get it for yourself right now. The download link's in the description. You're gonna love it. Make sure and hit that subscribe button and crush that like button. That way you'll never miss another showcase from Butch and I here. And hitting that like button sure helps out the channel a lot. Enables us to bring you more content. Until next time, I'm Zaxilus. That's the new cat. This is Butch, and we'll catch you next time. What do you think of the new cat there, Butch, huh?